Sometimes the people closest to us can manipulate our emotions without us even realizing it. It's not always the big, dramatic moments or obvious control. Often it's subtle, little comments here and there, small expectations, or moments that make you doubt yourself. If you've ever felt like you're apologizing too much or you're doubting yourself or walking on eggshells, even though no one is obviously criticizing you, that's a sign that your emotions might be getting manipulated. And the tricky part, most of the time, it doesn't even feel like manipulation at all. It just feels like tension, maybe confusion or doubt. But once you notice it, you can start to reclaim your energy. You might notice patterns like people subtly shifting responsibility onto you, or maybe you feel guilty whenever you express your needs. Could be constantly replaying conversations in your head, trying to figure out if you overreacted or trying to decode hidden meanings. Easy to tell ourselves that we're just too sensitive. It's easy to tell ourselves that we're just too sensitive, or maybe we're overreacting. Here's the truth, your reactions are real, and your nervous system is just trying to protect you. You're not imagining it. You're experiencing real emotional cues that your boundaries are being tested. Manipulation often shows up in small, repeated behaviors. For example, gaslighting. This is when someone denies that something happened or minimizes your experience. So, for example, let's say you met up with a friend to go for a morning jog or something. So maybe at some point you're looking for your keys, you can't find your keys. They're telling you that, oh my gosh, how could you forget your keys? How could you lose your keys? When the whole time they have your keys in their backpack. And they're telling you, oh my gosh, how could you do this? How could you forget your keys? They're arguing with you, trying to make it feel like it's your fault, when really they are the ones with your keys. The next one is silent treatment or withdrawal. This is done to make you feel anxious or unsure about what you need or what you did. So, for example, let's say you had a conflicting opinion about something. So you expressed your opinion and then the other person stops speaking to you. They give you the silent treatment. They stop spending time with you as much. Maybe you're still talking to them normally, but then if you say, hey, good morning, you get like a grumble like morning, or like, you feel like they barely want to answer you. That is what I mean when I say withdrawing care or giving you the silent treatment. Next on the list is conditional affection. This is when they only show you love when you comply with their demands or you do things how and when they want you to do it. Yeah, maybe they ignore you. They pretend that you're not there because maybe they wanted you to wear the blue dress and you decided to wear the white dress. That is, for example, that is an example of conditional affection. We all encounter these in our relationships, family relationships, work relationships, romantic relationships, and even friendships. And the tricky part, it doesn't just come down to malice alone. Sometimes it's learned behavior, insecurities, or patterns passed down from their past. But whatever the cause, the effect is the same. Your energy gets drained and your sense of self gets questioned. I've seen this in myself. And the good news is you can start noticing these patterns before they drain you. You can pause and observe your feelings instead of reacting immediately. Take time to respond, to actually think. Take time to respond instead of reacting. Ask yourself, does this feel safe? Am I being respected? You can also practice setting small boundaries. Claim control over your energy. The more you realize subtle manipulation, the easier it becomes for you to protect yourself without feeling guilty or afraid or without overthinking. It's about awareness first, and then empowerment. Feeling empowered comes after. So the next time you leave a conversation feeling off, maybe you're replaying words in your head, or you're doubting yourself. Maybe you think I should have said this instead, or maybe I shouldn't have said this or done this. Ask yourself, is this my energy, or is it being influenced by someone else? You don't have to fight or prove anything. Just noticing it is the first step. Noticing it is the first step towards emotional freedom. If this helped you to see things more clearly, please like this video and subscribe, as we'll dive into practical ways to handle these situations. Set boundaries and protect your peace. Remember, your energy matters, your feelings matter, and your peace matters. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.